Callaway's throwing their name in the mini driver hat. So we have the Callaway Mini Elite driver here. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of WGC Fits. We are going to now review Callaway's mini driver.
Are you excited about this?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for this. And this is one where I feel like it's going to be, Mr. Tee Shot.
So more off the tee, you think?
It seems like it's going to be a little bit more of a tee shot oriented mini versus kind of the other two that are out there right now. Definitely looks good. Definitely sounds good.
Sounds pretty muted.
I will say, again, just footprint, everything, kind of talked about it in the one swing. This is a little bit bigger.
It's bigger than all the three. Yes.
Yep. More, I would argue, tee shot oriented versus really like 3-wood replacement.
So why would you think I'm towing this more?
I would guess because, you have to tell me, right?
Yeah.
With it being in a slightly bigger footprint, do you feel like you have a little bit more kind of liberty to strike it a little freely on the face?
I'd like to say so.
Yeah. And that doesn't surprise me, right? Again, when we're trying to set up something that's going to be a helpful secondary tee shot club, simply put, more purchase down there is beneficial, Just like some of the other ones are going to be maybe a little bit tougher on the miss, this one's probably a little more forgiving on the miss.
Okay. I mean, I can see that clearly.
Yeah, it shows. I mean, look at our dispersions here. That kind of checks out.
Yeah. I am towing this thing.
Let's try a couple off the deck.
Okay.
That's where I'm curious with this guy. Does she fly off the deck?
That's what I'm scared of because it likes to set up a little weird. All right, this sits a little funky on the deck.
Is it a little spoony?
It
little rounded on the bottom?
Little rounded.
Feel like you got to go get it to get it up on the face?
I feel like I got to help it.
Yeah, huh? Give it a crack. Let's see what happens. A little more rounded. Doesn't really sit as flat,
I don't know. I take that.
Well, when you strike it perfect, yeah. You got to miss one. See what happens.
Give me one swing.
It's only going to take one.
It won't even take one. I can do it now. Oh, yep.
There she is. So, I'm actually kind of glad we saw that. That was actually still pretty good.
Yeah.
Right? Like, for as poor as that strike was, because that was not great.
Yeah.
That was actually still a pretty good result. Now, I want you, after you hit this one, to speak of just comparing what it's like to hit all these off the deck.
The smaller one was the easy one.
This one just feels like it's a little more challenging?
It feels like I have to get it up there.
Okay. That's good to know.
Or help it.
Because more forgiving off the tee shot does, in fact, actually potentially take away from a little bit off the deck.
Yeah.
Also, needs to be said, we're talking about purely perspective stuff here. Your guys' perspectives and opinions might be slightly different, and that's okay. Yeah. That's why you got to try stuff.
But I'll take a 1-5 smash off the ground.
No, I mean, it's still really good, man. I mean, there's not a single person on the planet that's not going to take that shot,
No.
I definitely think all of the mini drivers obviously are pretty niche. I definitely think this one sits very comfortably in a tee shot replacement type world.
I'd actually like to try it in the draw setting maybe. Next time. Do we like this club?
Yes.
Okay. Who's it for?
This is going to be a great driver replacement club. If you're the guy who doesn't like looking at like the bigger modern drivers, if you've played some of the smaller drivers, right, or something like that, this could be a really, really good option for you to try. Off the deck, like I said, I think it's still very serviceable. I do think where this one maybe helps a touch more off the tee, you might have to work just a hair harder off the deck. It might be the opposite story for some of the other ones, but again, carving a niche out in this kind of wild golf world isn't a bad thing. Just a great club, man. Definitely worth trying. You definitely got to give this one a crack if you're anywhere close to the type of player we described here in this video.
I mean, just looking at the size of this thing to carry that far, spin that good.
Just impressive numbers.
And give me that ball speed's ridiculous.
Just impressive numbers across the board, man. Yeah. Home run across the board. Year of the mini driver. Very, very good. Callaway's is definitely one to go and grab and give a try. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you guys have any comments and or questions, please let us know. We'll see you next time.